What is the most controversial coin of the year? Is it FTX, Celsius, Terra? Nope, none of the above. It is Jasmy. Well, that might be a slight exaggeration, but still, I would place Jasmy in the top five most controversial coins of 2022 for a variety of good and bad reasons. We'll dive into all that in today's episode. And plus, there's a lot of new announcements and new partnerships the team has announced since my last video. We'll dive into all that as well. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, drop a comment down below. Let me know your price prediction for Jasmy for the end of the year. Before I forget, I'll be having a special guest on the show tomorrow, Tuesday. We're filming the episode later today. It's going to air on Tuesday. Excited for that. Stay tuned there. And without further ado, let's begin. Jasmy. There's the logo. Why is it controversial? Well, it's down 99.7% since inception, which is around a year and a half ago. So we've seen Bitcoin and Ethereum down around 75% year to date. We've seen most other altcoins down 85 to 90%. Jasmy took it to a whole new level, down 99.7% since inception. That is surprising because the leadership team, Jasmy, is founded by the former president of Sony Corporation. Yes, Sony, one of the biggest companies in the world. Japanese company, the former president of Sony is the founder of Jasmy, and the whole leadership team of Jasmy is mostly former Sony executives. Perhaps because of that, Jasmy is the first legally compliant Japanese cryptocurrency, which is a big deal because Japan got burned big time by Mt. Gox in 2014. Mt. Gox, the exchange that lost 70% of total Bitcoin deposits in the world. They were housed on Mt. Gox when it went down. It was hacked in 2014. That was a Tokyo-based exchange. So Japan was so scarred off by that they stayed out of the cryptocurrency world for about 6, 7, 8 years. Now they are back, but hasn't really gone that smoothly, as evidenced by the price chart here. But what's interesting about the coin is there's a lot of real strong retail interest. I get a lot of comments on my Jasmy videos. I've been dying for someone to give more information about Jasmy. Thanks, brother. Nice to see someone talk about the potential of Jasmy. This person says it's his second most researched coin after Hedera. So the retail interest is there. People are still interested in this coin despite the large price drop. Now let's dive a little bit more into the history, the background of the coin. It was founded in 2016. It pivoted to cryptocurrency February 2021 when it got listed on exchanges. That's almost 2 years ago. What is it? Well, they're an Internet of Things platform. They aim to provide a safe, user-oriented environment in which personal data can be stored and exchanged according to users' preferences. The Jasmy blockchain is designed specifically to grant people the ability to take control of their personal data on the blockchain. So basically how it works is everyone has their own personal data. The data can be in any different kind of data. It can be like healthcare data, for example, and your personal data is valuable to big corporations who want to use your data and other data from people like you to better understand the demographics they are targeting with their own customers. So Jasmy allows you to rent out your personal data to large corporations who pay for it. They pay you with Jasmy tokens. Jasmy has two websites, jasmy.global and jasmy.co.jp. Look at the metrics here. They are an Ethereum-based coin. They're ranked number 546 in terms of total market cap, with a total market cap of around 180 or 190 million, so kind of like a medium/medium large size coin. The circulating supply, as I mentioned before in other videos, it's wrong. It's listed as 10% here. That's just plain wrong. It's around 92% because their CFO, he mentioned in an AMA a couple of weeks ago, people asked him this because they thought it was wrong, and he said that 45.7 billion tokens have been fully invested, unlocked, or on the market, whatever you want to call it. Given the max supply is 50 million, that means that the circulating supply would be around 92% right here. So why CoinMarketCap hasn't changed it, I don't know. Lots of people have commented on Twitter, on Reddit, that they have contacted CoinMarketCap and asked them to change it. They haven't really gotten a response from CoinMarketCap, but that 10% is wrong, which would make sense because it would be almost impossible for a coin to go down 99.7% if all the tokens weren't fully invested. So the 92% sounds about right, but the controversy comes here because with most projects, this is the standard vesting schedule, 5 total years vesting. The first year, all the coins are total locked. This is for the team and early investors. 1 year lockup period followed by next 4 years monthly unlock, monthly unvest. So total of 5 years vesting. Jasmy, for whatever reason, appears to have had a 1-year max vesting schedule or less. Could have just been all the coins for the team and the early investors who were just unlocked at the token generating event. So why this is, why they didn't go the norm, I have no idea, but that explains the downward price curve here. The only thing I can surmise is that just since Japan was kind of out of shape with the cryptocurrency field, they stayed out of it for 7 years. They didn't understand vesting schedules, tokenomics, all that stuff wasn't really as relevant in 2014 when Mt. Gox is around. Now it's extremely relevant, and they are learning that as they go. But if you look at the price chart recently, it's really not that bad. So here's the 1-month chart. Sure, they took a little dump during FTX, as all coins did, but in the last week, they're on an upward chart here. They're kind of almost at the price point they were at before Mt. Gox at the start of the month. So it's looking pretty good in the short term. Now let's look at the new developments I was talking about. So as I mentioned in other videos, they are partnered with Japanese club, powerhouse soccer team, Seigen Sotsu. I guess they're like big in the Japan League. They partnered with them to create the Seigen Sotsu fan token. Now, the fan token is not on exchanges yet, but with the FIFA World Cup going on right now, just starting, I wouldn't be surprised if the Seigen Sotsu fan token gets launched on exchanges pretty soon. And just randomly guessing there, what does the Seigen Sotsu fan token do? Well, it gives you various rights to kind of participate in polls and that sort of stuff, and then proceeds from the Seigen Sotsu fan tokens will be used by the team to acquire players, basically sign free agents, improve strength training regimens, and build better relationships with fans. That's all pretty cool stuff there. What else going on? Jasmy just announced that they got listed on Bitmart a couple days ago. Bitmart is kind of a classic sort of medium-sized exchange. They're ranked number 25 on CoinMarketCap in terms of daily average trading volumes. They're ranked number 22 on CoinGecko, so classic kind of medium-sized exchange, which means basically Jasmy is on almost every single exchange out there. Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Gate, Bitfinex. I literally couldn't think of one exchange in the top 10, top 15, top 20 that they're not on. So that's kind of a disadvantage. It means there aren't really any new exchange announcements coming up that might pump the price, but who knows? Maybe I missed one or two in there. Sorry about that. Moving on. So here's another announcement that came out just a few days ago. Now, this doesn't specifically mention Jasmy, but it says Sony files patent for tracking in-game digital assets with NFTs. This just hit the press about 5 days ago. So Sony wants to use the distributed ledger blockchain to record digital media assets, gameplay, and video clips, and include a unique token for the digital item with a unique identifier and metadata that would identify properties of the digital asset. Going on, while the filing is only for a patent, it shows Sony's interest in entering the growing NFT field, NFT gaming field. Then back in 2021, they filed the patent for, for a system that tracks digital assets in video games using blockchain technology, specifically NFTs. So Sony is getting more and more interested in the blockchain, the crypto space. And then while this isn't really an official partnership with Jasmy, just given that all the executives are former Sony executives themselves, you'd surmise that maybe some more official announcements given Jasmy and Sony partnerships will come in the future. What else? Going along with that, so I announced this partnership the last video. This was about 2 weeks 2 weeks ago. Avita Technologies and Jasmy established a joint venture. The joint venture is that Jasmy Secure PCs, that's a brand of Jasmy notebook computer, will have the Avita brand. Avita is a brand of PC that's popular in Asia. It will have the Avita brand on it, and it will be sold to the Asian region. And then going along with that, Jasmy also made another computer-based partnership with Akashi. Now, they're a cloud-based attendant management system. Now, this time, Akashi, they are owned by Sony Biz. Avita is not, I don't believe, but Akashi, the cloud provider, they are owned by Sony, the company Sony. So the fact that these two are partnering with each other, Jasmy and Akashi, is sort of like, again, a Jasmy and Sony partnership. So this is very good news. So it looks like the Jasmy Secure PCs will be using Akashi's cloud-based attendant management system. That's the partnership there. That was just announced. Additionally, they just announced a partnership with the Nippon Travel Agency. That's a Japanese travel agency to utilize Jasmy's personal data locker. So it looks like Jasmy's sort of data information, the place where they store each individual user's data. They're doing sort of a beta test with this Nippon Travel Agency group to kind of aggregate data according to travel agency demographics, the customers that Nippon Travel Agency is working with. And lastly, I mentioned this in my last video, but Saitama, sort of like a kind of like a meme coin, big retail-based crypto coin, they partnered with Jasmy to launch Jasmy on site, or to add Jasmy token to Saitama's cross-chain swap called Saita Swap. So that was a real exciting partnership right there. And that wraps up my latest update on Jasmy. If you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. Also, drop a comment down below. Let me know where you think Jasmy's price will end the year at. Currently, it's at 0.003. Don't forget, tomorrow, Tuesday, I've got a special guest coming on the show. I'm looking forward to that. See everyone tomorrow. Without further ado, Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.